The escape of a criminally insane mental patient is forcing a lot of state agencies to consider making changes. DSHS has launched a full-scale investigation into how Phillip Paul was allowed to go to Spokane Fair last week. Today, Governor Chris Gregoire said she thinks the DSHS investigation needs to involve more than just DSHS employees. KXLY4's Tori Brunetti is here with us tonight. And Tori, what does the governor think needs to be done?
Well, she thinks that the investigation needs to include members of law enforcement and prosecutors, and then some members of law enforcement would like to see changes made to state law, changes that some feel if were in place at the time Phillip Paul would have escaped, this would have never happened.
In 1987, Phillip Paul was found not guilty by reason of insanity for the murder of an elderly woman. Because of that verdict, he was sent to Eastern State Hospital to be treated for his schizophrenia. He has been in and out of the hospital for more than 20 years, allowed to re-enter society.
If someone is judged to be criminally insane, they've committed a violent act, and as a result of their mental disorder, they did not know the difference between right and wrong, and they were placed in a hospital.
Clinical psychologist Dr. Paul Dometer says people like Paul should not be allowed around the public when they are being treated in a locked facility like the forensic unit at Eastern State Hospital.
And if they are judged to be so ill that they are still in the hospital setting, that they're in a locked setting basically, then they should not be brought into the community, in my opinion. It puts us all at risk.
The Spokane County Sheriff said yesterday he wants to see the law changed from not guilty by reason of insanity to guilty by reason of insanity. If that were the law today, Paul would have never been allowed back into society. He would have been sent to prison until his sentence was fulfilled. But for Dr. Dometer, sending someone with a severe mental illness to prison is cruel.
Someone that is that ill with a severe paranoid schizophrenia, to put them in prison without treatment, without proper care, very unkind, inhumane.
The review into the DSHS policy and procedures that allowed Paul to go to the fair under review. Today, the investigation team planned on interviewing the employees that were at the fair with Paul. In the newsroom, Tori Brunetti, KXLY4 HD News.